can't waltz into Olivier's office through the front door, so I've opened another route. Up we go. Did you know that Abstergo was run by Templars?
Duh.
Oh, yeah. Sounds like crackpot stuff, I know. But then again, the moon landing was fake, right?
True that.
Anything's possible.
I want to do some awesome
All right.
first.
Either you walk through that door or throw yourself off the terrace.
Oh,
Those
okay.
are your options.
I have a choice. Jump. I want to go off the terrace. Come on, jump. I know you can't actually jump for whatever reason, but jump anyway, goddammit.
Oh, well done, kiddo. Find his computer. Make it snappy.
Yeah.
We're looking for the shareholders' meeting schedule. It's worth a lot of money to us.
But it's sticky note time. Number 19. Into the gray, the digital frontier, the singularity, the space in which she dwells, being both made of light and the embodiment of darkness. This we call the gray. Being that we are the instruments of her will, instruments of the first will, the original will, we submit this credo to the world. Yeah, not creepy at all. Not creepy at all. Okay, if you're like the COO, you should have like the most spectacular security system of all time. Totally don't remember how to do this shit. Little Frogger action going on. Oh, you dirty bastard. You dirty bastard. I did not know that you could switch your little stuff like that. That is incredibly cheap. Almost there, baby. Thank God it's not like real Frogger where I have to get like a shit ton of pieces across to fill every space. Just one space filled and we're good to go. No, that's definitely the trickiest thing I've had to do so far to hack a system. To Melanie LeMay, Neron, Chloe Leslie. Yes, I know it says Leslie. Christopher Darby and Evan Dean from Olivier, blah, blah, blah. Salut! As most of you know, I'll be attending the Chicago shareholders meeting from the 15th to the 17th, and they'll want to see our progress with the Kenway line. The small amount of data we have already gathered is incredible, and we anticipate even more amazing finds in the near future. The events and people we have seen so far make us confident that the complete experience will be one of the most eye-opening explorations of piracy ever seen. It will take quite a bit of work to scrub the data of objectionable and classified material, but we already have some incredibly promising footage. At the same time, Abstergo Entertainment will soon be announcing a closed beta for our new consumer cloud interface app, sexy name forthcoming. Edward Kenway's Virtual Pirate Experience will be the first complete product on offer and the first of its kind anywhere, an immersive, interactive pirate experience drawn from actual historical data. Internal tests of our consumer cloud app have been encouraging, and we anticipate it will be ready in time for the next holiday season if everything goes according to plan. Holy crap, this dude wrote a super long email. Too long, didn't read, dude. So this leads us to a broader question. What other experiences would we like to offer? What other historical periods and locations can we explore? Judging by our current rate of data retrieval, our capacity to produce, and our understanding of consumption trends, executives at Abstergo Industries have given me the goal of producing one complete virtual experience per annum. I'm assuming that's annum. In addition to smaller offerings as our research allows, this includes books, recordings, films, and any other transmedia offerings. A second related question is, does Sample 17 contain enough compelling data to sustain our current commitment to it, or should we make a request to Abstergo Industries for additional archive data? Remember that data from Sample 1 proved fruitful enough to create our Liberation product. It is very likely that research into samples 2 through 16 would bear surprising fruits as well. Thoughts? Hello all, thanks for opening the discussion. Oh, I guess this is replies. Thanks for opening the discussion, Olivier. Just a brief heads up with where we stand now. I've been the Sample 17 project director for just over a year now, and my team and I have been able to cobble together a rough list of the most interesting time periods available to us through this single genetic sample. Remember, this is data that has already been fully or partially sequenced from Abstergo Industries. I'll try to be brief. Okay, feel free to read that if you are so inclined. Obviously, this is just a small sample of the potential options. The number of ancestors any one person has is well above 30,000 after just 15 generations, so there could be many more surprises waiting for us within Sample 17. However, despite Sample 17's rich heritage, we should not limit ourselves to this alone if we have concrete leads otherwise. For instance, quite a few men from all sides of my family fought in both world wars, and I even have a great-great-grandfather who fought in the American Civil War. Managed to meet President Lincoln a few times too. Going this route is a little more costly and time-consuming since the data has not already been sequenced, but it could be rewarding in the long run. In short, if anyone has any confirmed connections to interesting historical events, periods, or cities, or knows of people who do, please share. I will also be reviewing the past 3 decades of samples collected and sequenced by Abstergo Industries. I recently learned that one of their samples, number 2, I believe, participated in the trial of Jeanne d'Arc. So there's a nice lead right there. Mel. All good points, Mel. A word of caution though, sample 2 comes from the late Dr. Warren Vidic himself, collected at some point in the early 80s when he was a young engineer working at Abstergo Industries. So as tempting as a Jeanne d'Arc experience sounds, I'm not sure Abstergo Industries would be too keen on letting us rummage around in Dr. Vidic's DNA. It's just a sensitive topic. For my own part, I'm related to Francois Xavier Garnou, noted Quebecois historian and poet. Exciting, right? A possible lead. Winky face. One additional caveat. Let's avoid digging into any modern periods, i.e. 20th century, unless we find something incredibly compelling, because as fun as World War II setting might sound, we do well to avoid any settings with vehicles, cars, motorcycles, helicopters, tanks, etc. Not to mention that the World War II genre has been well saturated in video games now. Why, you may ask? Because our research has shown that memory imprinting in individuals is actually hampered by a semi-catatonic state most people enter when driving for medium and long periods of time, and this makes data retrieval somewhat more difficult. In short, we don't want to go through the effort of coding extra animus features just for the sake of digging up memories of people driving around in cars. There are other and more efficient ways to experience that. Yay, no driving in Assassin's Creed ever. Olivier, haha, Quebec City is beautiful, but without pirates, ninjas, or zombies, I'm not sure how well a story about a historian would sell. Smiley face. Also keep in mind, samples 4 and 16 might be off limits too. While doing my own research last month, I caught wind of some exciting characters buried in these gene samples, but as soon as I started digging, I was told by people far, far above me to stop. Very odd, but not surprising, I suppose. AE has a lot of active military contracts, and I assume these had something to do with it. I didn't push back. As far as my own, if anyone is interested, my great-grandfather was friends with Hemingway and Stein and Sadie, and Picasso when he lived in Paris in the 1920s. No action-packed adventures there, but historically interesting. Just throwing it out there. P.S. Chris, is our lunch meeting on-site or off? Yes, as much as I love the Lost Generation, I think our first few virtual experiences will need to be a little more action-oriented. So wars and major combat operations are always a good starting point, or any period of intense conflict, really. As for pirates, ninjas, and zombies, we could easily accommodate the first two, but zombies are a bit, how do you say, ahistorical? Too bad, really. My great-grandmother, for instance, worked alongside Eamon de Valera and Michael Collins for many years during the Irish War for Independence, so it wouldn't be difficult to sequence that small segment of my own genetic memories for our purposes. Olivier, actually, there is a factual basis for zombies, or zombification anyway. Read Hurston's book on Haiti and the strange voodoo practice there. May not be Hollywood-style zombie magic, but it's creepy nonetheless. In Liberation, Aveline came into contact with voodoo Hungans? I don't know. If we dug further into that, I wonder what we could find. Her mentor, Agate, was into some weird stuff. Off-site, there's a new vegetarian place I want to try. I'll bring the spec sheets. They're already printed. Sorry to be a dissenter, But couldn't we be using this technology to educate, not placate? I mean, theoretically, we have all of human history to explore, all of our achievements and brightest moments, so it's a little disheartening to hear we need to focus on wars and conflicts and violence. It's not that I'm against violence per se, it's just that violence isn't terribly interesting in bulk. That's all, there's so much more nuance to life, and I think we could explore that. So what if we found the memories of someone who worked with Albert Einstein in his patent office, or Charles Darwin on the Beagle, or Marie Curie in France? Moments where humans showed their very best potential. Okay, come on, until oily, humorless university professors start paying us 8-figure fees to research the reification of normative gender signifiers in pre-colonial India, why don't we stick to shit that sells? I'm talking Jack the Ripper in Victorian London, talking about the guillotines, Robespierre, and Napoleon Bonaparte in the French Revolution. I'm talking about Billy the Kid and Wyatt Earp in the wild American West. I'm talking about Genghis Khan and the Mongols killing a city of millions in the span of a long summer weekend. Action, blood, adventure, conflict. Because we're not going to earn back 1/10 of the money we have poured into this reliving the memories of the guy who sat next to Einstein as he bit his nails while working out the finer details of general relativity in his head. For fuck's sake, man, this is a business, not a group therapy session. Evan, let's take this offline. Oh, gee.
You sneaky bastard. A pirate through and through. Get down to the lobby. There's a courier waiting. Yeah, that's right. I've been planning this for a few hours. Now, wait. The receptionist. Hold on. I'll try something.
No, so I don't have to go back the long way? You don't see me in here. Even though it's a see-through window. Oh my god, he told her doggy died, you sick bastard.
As gullible as ever. Now, hurry down to the lobby before I remotely detonate your earpiece.
Dear God, you sick bastard. Wow. More Frogger time? Oh, shit. Aw, man. I just had to risk it there at the end. Son of a bitch. I had it on my very first try, and then I just had to go a little too fast and screw it up on... Oh my god, I didn't even see that one on the last row. Wow. Wow. How did I manage not to jump right onto that one? Who cares? It's done. Oh, yeah. Assassin's Creed Black Flag. Olivier Bowden. Chapter 3. Yeah, I'm not going to read all this. Maybe on my own time, but just from all of the reading I have been doing outside the Animus so far, it is taking a toll on my throat. Really, if I'm just coming up with random shit to spew out of my mouth while I'm playing, then it's not so bad. But if I'm actually physically having to read stuff on the screen for whatever reason, it starts to murder my throat after about 10 minutes. It's very, very strange. Not sure exactly why that is. Maybe because you have to read everything with your eyeballs and then form it into words, and it takes a toll on your brain, and yeah. But yes, I am scanning through this, so you can obviously pause the video if you really want to read any of this, because I'm nice like that. In fact, I'll probably end up reading this on my own time just because, you know, I do love me some Assassin-y Creedy stuffuses. Wonder if this is like a excerpt from the book they just came out with. That'd be pretty funny. Holy crap, this is long. Thank God I decided not to read this. We'd be here for another 20 minutes. Really, this is supposed to be an action-adventure, piratey, swashbuckling shenanigans type game. And here I am, and I've been, like, doing nothing but reading shit for the past half hour. It'd probably take me a good 20 minutes to read through all this. I'm sure some of you would appreciate being read to, but unfortunately not this one. If it actually looked like it had something to do with the storyline itself.
Don't even think about ratting me out. My tracks are covered. Yours ain't.
But yeah, if it actually looked like it was part of the storyline, like Olivier's insanely long little email ramble, then yes, I will read it, of course. But since that looked like it was just from some book that he's writing or something about Kenway, I decided not to. Do we get to say hi to Sean and Rebecca again? I hope so, I hope so, I hope so. It's so exciting. Let me out of the elevator. I can't wait to see my buddies again.
I think you pulled it a little too long.
What?
Oh, come on. It's not encrypted code, for God's sakes. It's just a bloody coffee.
You pulled it too long. Stop yanking your penis and make me my coffee, Sean.
Oh, hooray! It's our old friend.
Hey there, I just got a call about picking up another transfer.
Oh, you said you were here to see me.
Ha.
Yes, that is one of the perks. Let's see it. A conference in Chicago. Very nice. Thanks for this. We'll be in touch.
Ciao, Rebecca. Text me.
Stuff it, Hastings.
Now she leaves us, even though she doesn't actually leave the building. She just like goes out there to the side and...
Well done, friend. Very well done.
I know.
Apologies for my temper tantrum there. You are with the good guys, I promise. We'll keep you safe.
Yeah.
Trust me. Go on back to work. We'll be in touch.
Yeah, 'cause nothing makes me feel safe quite like somebody saying that you'll keep me safe. Oh, damn, there's a whole lot of computer... Oh, wait, no, that's probably back up on my work floor. Keep forgetting that they don't exactly have them divided by section here in good old Abstergo. Don't know if I should bother looking for any more sticky notes. Especially since it seems like there's a whole shit ton of places left to explore. Oh yeah, I got level 2 access now. Ha! Just be popping in here, nobody sees nothing. No, not suspicious whatsoever. First day employee going through a level 2 security door. Nope. Number 11. Remember that our relentless, impertinent hollow drive to achieve everything our forebears did has led to many embarrassments and disasters. Nuclear weapons, super viruses, genetically modified poison food, toxic air, plastic C-rack, and... oh, toxic air, plastic. Nice use of the comma, buddy. C-rack and C-spawn, and the list goes on. You can look it up for yourselves on the internet, but all this too had a secret purpose in the end. Time for monitor hackings? Or I guess surveillance. Oh dear lord, I have to do prime numbers. So at least one of these will be 5, right? Because that's like a 5 and stuff. About all of them are 5. Yep, definitely not. Let's go for a 3 and a 3 and... oh my god, I'm a genius again. Holy shit. 2 times the genius, baby. Granted, there's actually very few combinations it could possibly be, so... especially since I know one of them was 5. No, that's fascinating right there. My god, that is so interesting. Don't suppose I could hack a more interesting camera around here anywhere?
I wish I could say this was illegal, but they actually have a legal right to do that.
Those
Really?
bastards.
Yeah. The highest levels of security clearance from 17 different countries.
Don't suppose this is level... no, that's level 3. Hey there, buddy. I was spying on you. Drinking your coffee through the security camera that's right there looking at me. Yeah. I was spying through that security camera. You sexy lady. Looking at the fishies. Is that an octopus? You like the octopusy? I like it too.